What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So if you've seen my previous video, you can check it right here. I mentioned that I'm gonna be doing a quick comparison of the Figma Yoh Asakura and the riobone Yoh Asakura. So first off, the details. The Figma Yoh Asakura right here was released last month, August 2022, and the SRP was 8,000 yen. While the riobone Yoh Asakura was released November 2012, and the SRP was 8,095 yen. So these two figures have a 10-year age gap. So let that sink in first before we start this comparison. So first up, we have the Figma Yoh Asakura here. Typical Figma box. So we have that. The other side, the top, the bottom, and the back. So it's nothing unusual. It's the right Figma size for a box because there's just a few accessories for Figma Yoh Asakura right here. Now let's check the riobone Yoh Asakura's box. I have to pass it here from the top because it's a huge box. There. It doesn't really fit the frame, but you get the idea. I've already reviewed this, by the way. You can just check it out on my channel. It's my second highest video with views, I think. But I'm gonna try to link it if I can link it right here. Anyway, here's the front of the box. So you have riobone here. By the way, riobone is made by Sentinel Toys. So yeah, this is one of their older toy line that I'm not sure if they already discontinued this toy line, but I don't really see any new riobone that's coming out. So yeah. So again, here's the front. And then, let's check the side first. The side. The other side, nothing really happening much on the sides. Even the top and the bottom. And then, the back is where the images are. So we have Yoh Asakura OS version. Right here. So you have simple poses, the oversoul pose, and the one that doesn't have the oversoul. You have Amidamaru right here. You have there's the logo for Sentinel Toys. So for the accessories, here are the ones for Figma Yoh Asakura. For riobone Yoh Asakura, here are his accessories. Now for some side-by-side comparison. First up, the height. The riobone Yoh Asakura stands at about just a line above 5 inch, and the riobone Yoh Asakura stands at least 2 to 3 lines above 5 inches. Let's do some close-up comparison. My camera focusing. There you go. This is the front. So of course, these two Yohs are gonna be different because the riobone is wearing the battle suits and the Figma Yoh is wearing the casual suit of Yoh Asakura. And these are a decade apart. So this riobone Yoh Asakura was based on the manga and the old anime, the first anime. And this Figma Yoh Asakura is based off of the 2021 Shaman King anime. Now let's compare them to the side. So you can see the difference on the headset, the color tone of the orange. This Riobones is much more darker compared to the Figma one. And the earpiece of the Figma Yoh Asakura is more round or rounder compared to the riobone Yoh Asakura. The hair obviously is also different. The riobone is spikier and longer compared to the Figma Yoh Asakura. Now if you turn them back, there's a peg hole here for the Figma stand, and there's also a peg hole here for the riobone stand. But one of the cool things that I like about this Yoh riobone Yoh Asakura is that there is an accessory right here. There's a black plug right here, wherein if you're not making Yoh or attaching Yoh to his stand, you can put it here to mask the peg hole. So it's just all black. I mean, it's obvious that there's something there, but at least it's not as obnoxious as if you remove this, for example, like that. So it's not as obnoxious if you use this cover. Now again, to the side, right there. The color tone is also different. The riobone is more pinkish flesh than the Figma one. The Figma is more pale flesh in comparison. Also, there's an accessory for Figma, so he can wear the oracle bell. Let me just remove this. So now we can compare the oracle bells. So obviously, the riobone oracle bell is a bit leathery in color compared to the orange or bright orange color of the Figma. But the riobone is also longer and more stretched out compared to the Figma as well. Although I'm not sure, just a disclaimer, I'm not sure if this color is because of how old it is, or it's really just like that. It's more leathery in color. Right, so I think that's it for Yoh. Now let's compare Amidamaru. Oh, before we compare Amidamaru, let's compare the swords. Alright, so this is the katana, or Amidamaru's katana in the Figma Yoh. It comes with a sheathed blade right here that has a removable handle, so you can make it look like Yoh is holding the scabbard or the sheath. And then for riobone, we have this katana. It's more straight compared to the Figma one. The Figma one is curved. And let's check the hilt. I think it's something that we can compare. I think it's the same. It's the same design, but Figma Yoh's is more circular compared to the riobone. The riobones is more rectangular or more stretched out. And then the handle, riobone has some gold markings there, and the tip of the handle is also gold for both. Now for riobone, we also have this sheath, but the difference is it can really hold the sword. And now, let's compare Amidamaru. So this is these are the two Amidamarus. We have the Figma Yoh Asakura Amidamaru here, and the riobone Yoh Asakura Amidamaru right here. So at first glance, you can see that this is based on the new anime, the 2022 anime, because of how wide the design of Amidamaru is compared to this one. This one was the old school Amidamaru. It's more timid. The shoulder armor is not really popping out. You can only notice it if it's displayed like that. But up front, you're not really gonna see it because the bangs is blocking it. But for this Amidamaru, you can clearly see the armor. Also, this Amidamaru has a sword, but it's removable. So we can attach it like so. And like that. So now we can compare them again. There. Their ponytail is movable. Actually, Amidamaru for the Figma one comes with a removed ponytail, so you have to attach it so it can swirl. For the riobone, you can spin it around and actually make it how do you say that? Go round, because it has a ball peg at the end of that joint. There. Like I said, the Figma is more popping compared to the riobone one, because the riobone is like a more timid design of Amidamaru, which is based off of the very old manga or the old anime. So last thing we can compare, of course, is the if you put all the accessories, how it would look. So for Figma Yoh, the most badass that he can look is, of course, with his katana and the sheath, his other hand holding the sheath. Why are you not focusing? There you go. And then you can just put the angry face, or this default face would look nice as well. Of course, we have, for riobone, we have the oversoul Byako of Yoh Asakura, or White Swan, that he can use when he combines Amidamaru with Harusame and the Futama no Tsurugi. Futo no Mitama no Tsurugi, sorry. This crimson sword right here. There. So I really like this accessory, and this is why this is my favorite figure of all my figures, because of how badass it is. Even though it's really old. Again, the release date was 2012, and this is how much accessories it had. And the price point was the same, 8,000 yen. And I got this, I think, either 2015 or 2017, wherein I got it way lower than the SRP. And I got it sealed, brand new, unopened, in other words, for 2,500. I think it's around that price. It's also bundled up with other Shaman King figures, the Mattel Shaman King figures. So I got that for a bundle price, and if I already sold the other Mattel figures and it came out, I got this for 2,500. Oops. So there. So that's it for this comparison videos. If you guys liked it, please leave a like on the video. If you wanna see me do more of this comparison between a character made by two different companies, you can comment that, put it on the comment section, and I'll try my best to look for those figures. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see more contents coming from me. And as always, you guys stay safe and have a good day.